How to become a better player in PUBG. We will start with basics and go on to more advanced things. So let's start. The first thing anyone should start with is having a pair of earphones. You need to have earphones in order to be able to hear where steps are coming from. This, for example. Either if it's an outside walking or running, or if it's above you or under you or on your same level or on a rooftop, then you are able to know where people are without needing to see them, which allows you to defend yourself or to push as you like. Everyone should have earphones, and you don't need fancy earphones or expensive earphones. Any pair of wired earphones will do, and I prefer wired earphones over Bluetooth earphones because they don't have latency. Number 2, you should work on your controls. You should adjust your controls to be able to do what you want to do. For example, I want to be able to jump and move and aim and shoot and be very, very flexible, or use the scope like this, like start shooting, then opening the scope and closing it, or leaning and shooting, and combining a lot of things. And therefore I put these controls in places where they make sense to me and where they help me to do those things faster and better, and to be able to do them, because with the default controls you can't do everything. Work on your controls. You just go here to the settings, you go to the controls, you go to customize, and you can move things. And if you don't like what you did, you can always click reset, so that's not a problem. Number 3 is your sensitivity. You need to work on your sensitivity in order to be a better player. And how do you work on your sensitivity? You start with settings, sensitivity, you look at your third-person camera, and this is that. How fast it's turning when you're doing that. Number 2 on your sensitivity is the camera. Let's look at my twist-scope. No scope means iron sights. So my twist-scope is at 60%, and that means when I'm scoping and doing this, how fast it moves. If you want it faster, you should make it higher. If you want it slower, you should make it lower. And then we have the ADS sensitivity. For example, my twist-scope is at 87%. And that is ADS when you're shooting. Look at that. It goes up. So when you're shooting, I can hold it in place, I can pull it down, or I can let it go up. And ADS sensitivity is how strong you need to pull down in order to keep it in place. So make it so you can keep your sights in place without it moving, and it looks like you have no recoil. Okay, this is what you need to be able to do. It takes time and it takes work. Communication and teamwork are very, very, very important. And why is that? Because it's always good to have 2 guns rather than 1. People who can talk, who use a microphone, where you can coordinate attacks together and say, okay, we're pushing this target right over there, let's go. And people who are getting shot and describe to you, okay, I'm getting shot from over there, from the left tree. This is a lot faster than writing. How do we move? We would like to move from cover to cover. That means if I want to get to the rock over there, I would move from cover to cover. That means I will go here, I will go here, and then I will go to this cover. Even if it's not the fastest route, I will take a look around and I will get to this rock. Always move from cover to cover. You can use your terrain as cover. Yeah? I can use the terrain here, like this shoreline, as cover, and people from over there cannot shoot me. Next thing is looking around and using the eye. I'm running to the balloon. Look, I will run sideways and I will look to the sides. I'm not running straight, yeah? I'm running in a diagonal, and I'm looking always to the sides and behind me and everywhere when I'm running, using grenades. And you will use grenades for several reasons, and you shouldn't forget them. When pushing, I always push with a grenade. So let's say there's a target right there inside this balloon. Cook it until you have 3 or 4 seconds, and then throw it. And afterwards, you wait to see that it lands on the target, and then you run. So by the time you're getting there, it will already blow up. And there are several types of smoke grenades you can use. A fake grenade. So let's say you are in the last circle and there are people over there, but they don't know where you are, and you want to confuse them further. You will take a smoke grenade and you will throw it over there to the side, and they will think there's an enemy over there. Another smoke you can use is the wall smoke. So let's say I'm sitting here behind the rock and I'm getting shot from here and from here, yeah, from both sides, and there's just nowhere to move. I move here, I'm getting shot, I move there, I'm getting shot, and I want to neutralize one of those targets. So I will put a wall smoke to one side, and then I have quiet from one side, and I can shoot it and I can deal with one side alone. Don't throw smokes all the time on knocks. It makes absolutely no sense. It tells the enemy where you are. So if you are far away and you've just been sniped and the enemy is far, there is absolutely no reason to put a smoke. And another smoke you can do is a push smoke when you need cover and you want to run into a zone, or you're running towards an enemy, like over there. You can cover this entire area with smokes and then run safely through the smoke, lie down in the smoke in case you're getting shot at, and continue moving. How to push? He's on the left side of this balloon and we are currently fighting. We are fighting. First thing you want to do is never go for the knock. Don't fight to get a knock. It means don't stay outside long enough to get a knock. You can just get some hit points very fast, get some more hit points very fast. Don't get hit yourself. So you just get some hit points and then you can finish it off with a grenade. And if you can't finish it off with a grenade, you can push. If you stay long enough, good players will knock you. So just be fast, get some hit points and then push. If the player is over there and I'm over here, what most people will do, and he's hiding, they will just go like this because they just want to see him, right? This is what people do, and that is very, very wrong. And why is it wrong? Because you're going now into an open ground, you have no cover, and when he strafes out and shoots you, there is no way that you can react in time and kill him. He will probably kill you. So what you're supposed to do instead is run straight for the balloon and use the balloon as cover. So I will run straight to the balloon, and if he goes left, I will go right, and if he goes right, I will go left. Thank you, kind sir, for taking this balloon away. So let's say we have a person over there. I will run straight for it. If he runs left, I will run right. If he runs right, I will run left, and I will keep this thing always between us. And when I'm finally here, I can push. Is how to land and be first. I zoom in and I put the marker exactly on the house where I want to land. I'm waiting for it to be around 800 meters. That is the case for Vikendi, Miramar, Erangel and Sandhawk. 9, jump. I will jump. Now look at that. I have the triangle looking to one direction, and then I have the dashed line. I have approximately 90 degrees between them, if you can see. And I'm going all the way down, and my joystick is at around 9:30 or 10. And as soon as the parachute opens, my joystick goes forward. And perfect. I'm there. And I'm first, as you can see. And we have a guy. So this is how you land. In the only difference is when you're talking about Livik, and in Livik it's around 450 meters. And that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you have further questions, please write them in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.